Let's get this show on the road. How's it going, everybody? The Awkward Commentator here, welcoming you back to another episode of Diddy Kong Racing. In the last episode, we 100% completed the Snowflake Mountain Domain. We got the gold trophy, we did the TT challenge, finished up the TT challenge, I have to say. And in this episode, once again, I'm on the game selection screen mainly because I think that Taj might challenge us to the last challenge that he has to offer us for now. Well, not for now, but the last challenge he has to offer us, the plane challenge. So if he doesn't, then we're just going to hop right into the third domain. Let's find out, I guess. Perfect. Plane challenge. This one is a little more difficult since, you know, you are in the plane and you're flying a little bit, and you're flying around the entire island at this point, basically. When I should mention, if you are doing a Taj challenge and you just so happen to go off course somehow, like you go a different direction, then the challenge just ends. So follow the flags. In the DS remake, actually, the plane challenge is a little different because there's a uh-oh. No, there's not an uh-oh. There's an uh-oh. Ah, crap. Not gonna lie, I think that's the first time Taj has actually ever gotten ahead of me whenever I play Diddy Kong Racing. But yeah, the plane challenge in Diddy Kong Racing DS, we go off into a slightly different, longer path. And instead of following the red Nintendo flags that you see right here, Nintendo 64 logos, I should say, we instead go off in the direction you see where the lighthouse is right there, because there is an entrance, a brand new entrance that they created right near the lighthouse that you have to follow. I think you have to follow. I could be very much wrong on this. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a while since I played the actual DS remake. I do have a physical copy of the DS remake. I can play it whenever I want. But I choose not to because I forgot how just god-awful that game is. And the hovercraft, I just... Like I told you guys in the last episode, I believe it was the last episode, maybe it was episode 4 maybe? Question mark? What is this, episode 7 right now? Yeah, I think this is episode 7. Goodbye, and that is the last of the Taj challenges. He will no longer challenge us to a challenge now. I already lost my train of thought. So, to get to this domain, you could technically use all 3 of these vehicles if you wanted to get to the third domain. It's just using the car is going to take a little longer because we got to go over some water. So grab the hovercraft. Once again, you can use the plane to do this. Yeah, the hovercraft, controlling the hovercraft in this game is just so much easier than it is in DS Remake. Oh, you know what? There's something that I haven't mentioned that I should have mentioned in the very first episode. But over here, as you can see, Taj has a little magical mat right here. If you were to honk your horn on it, no matter where he's at, hello, friend. He will come to you. Whereas usually, if you're off the mat, say like right here, and he's over in the distance, he will not come to you. He will only come to you if he hears the sound of the horn. And if you just so happen to be on this little magical spot right here, then he will come to you. And the DS remake, instead of having this, they have a tent that you go inside, and Taj is actually inside of a genie lamp. Inside the lamp, you can customize your vehicles, because there is, to a degree, it's vehicle customization. You can change the color of your vehicle, you can add in like some cool stuff to your vehicle to make it go a little faster, you can spend your coins on stuff. I mean, it's a cool feature, but welcome everyone to Sherbet Island. This is the third domain out of 4. This is my second favorite domain. We have 4 new races, a new boss, a new TT challenge, and a new trophy race to go over. So, why don't we go ahead and start with number 10. Well, not the 10th track in this game, but 10 balloons in order to access it. This is Whale Bay. Whale Bay and the DS remake actually changed a little bit. There's like a little cave entrance that you have. Who is Snapchatting me? I am trying to record right now. I will message you back in a little bit. But yeah, that little area that we just passed right there, if you, in the DS remake, there's like a little more, there's more of a cave entrance that you have to go through. Listen to this soundtrack for a second. Man, it's just so calming. I love Whale Bay. This is one of my favorite courses in the game. One thing I always like to do, or at this point, it's kind of mandatory for me not to do it because I always do it. I like to go on top of the whale and just get on top of the boat. It's not really a shortcut by any means, but something I like to do. So, how are you guys doing today? This is actually my last recording session that I'm going to be doing with my current microphone because I have a brand new microphone coming next week. I think I told you guys about this. It's that HyperX something microphone. Can't think of the name right off the top of my head, but it should be here next Thursday. And I did happen to get my first official long series game that I'll be doing pretty soon in the future. It came in the mail today. It's currently sitting on top of my Wii U, and no, it's not a Wii U game. I'm not going to spoil what game it is or what console it's going to be, but in the future, it's going to be a pretty long series. Because I plan on doing that and the DLC pack. And yes, spoiler alert, this game does have a DLC pack. Only reason I'm not recording it right now is because I do have a capture card in my hands. Like I said in a previous episode, I have the Elgato HD 60S. The only problem is I don't have a USB 3.0 port on my laptop, so I can't really record anything yet. I thought I had one, but it turns out that I didn't. What am I doing? There is a key inside of this track. I know I'm doing decently well, and we're going to be on the second lap, but I'm going to grab the key. The key is not over here, but it's a little bit past the shortcut right here. It's honestly a jerkish key to get. It's right over here. I wonder if I could still win the race. I'm not going to try. I'm just going to get the key and head on out. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to use my analog stick, not the D-pad. And there we go, that unlocks our third Teachy challenge of the game. Let's go ahead and head back right on in Crescent Island. Alright, well, since we have already seen this introduction sequence, we can actually skip it. That's one reason why I haven't really been skipping that, because you can't skip it until after you've already went into the race. In the DS remake, the key is actually in a different spot. It's actually over here. Over this little section over here is they have like a little pond of sort, not really a pond, I don't know what to describe it, but it's a little more open in that area right there, and the key is there. Actually, in the DS remake, one thing that I do enjoy about the remake is they gave the keys their own little designs instead of just being a gold key for each domain. Here's a little shortcut if you guys want. Crap. Well, nice little shortcut right there if you guys want. But yeah, in the DS remake, the Dino Domain key, it's like, I think it's like a skeleton, like dinosaur skeleton of sorts. And then the Snowflake Mountain key is made of ice. Sherbet Island is like an anchor. And then the last key is, you know, in the last domain, it's basic. They go back to the gold key design for that one. But still, they gave the keys, I was about to say personalities, but they actually gave them their own unique designs, and I really, really like that. And while I'm doing absolutely terrible at this, oh no, my cord is stuck between my legs. That's not good. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that cut there, guys. My microphone cord actually got stuck between my legs, and I didn't want to unplug my mic by chance. I don't want to have to redo this. Honestly, if I had to like redo anything, I'd have to play through the entire game over again, which is not a problem at all. I could probably get back to where I am right now within an hour or two, but yeah, not something I really want to do right about now. And yeah, there's Crescent Island. All done. Okay, today is January 16th, 2021. It is currently Community Day in Pokemon Go. And here's Pirate Lagoon, one of my favorite hovercraft tracks in this game. Yeah, it is Community Day in Pokemon Go. The star Pokemon right now is Machop. I love doing Community Days in Pokemon Go. They are just so much freaking fun. Pretty much a guarantee shiny. Way back when Community Days first came out, they were only 3 hours, and now they extended them to 6 hours. They used to be like 11 to 2, 2 to 5, 4 to 7, stuff like that. But lately they've been doing 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.s, which I honestly prefer. I don't think Community Day should be 6 hours long, because holy crap, today was one of my best Community Days I've had in a while. I have 2 different accounts. One's level 39, one is level 40. My level 40 account got 8 total shiny Machops, and my freaking level 39 account was just having a good day. It got 13 different shinies. And since my one account is level 40, that account's able to get some XL candy to level up my Pokemon even further beyond level 40. So what I did was, I got some of the 2 shiny Machamps and my best non-shiny Machamp, whichever stats ones had the highest stats. I maxed them all the way out to 3,000. I didn't go any further because I wanted to conserve some more Stardust, and I didn't have enough XL candy, but I had enough to do 3, thankfully. So I got them over 3,000 CP. Should be some good fighters in the future. Exclusive move for Machamp was Payday, which is kind of an interesting choice actually, but it has 100 damage or 100 attack in Pokemon Go, so hey, I ain't complaining. Alright, Treasure Caves. This is the most... it's the most generic track in this entire... entire domain. As you can see by the map right there, it's pretty straightforward. You'd think this track would be like the first track you encounter in the first domain, but no. I mean, it's got a cool design with the sunken ship right here. Otherwise, no, pretty freaking easy. You can use the plane on this track as well, and the hovercraft. As you can see right there, there's a little opening up there with balloons that you can access via plane. I just missed the blue balloons. I didn't want to do that. Oh well. Pretty easy, straightforward. I'm actually out of stuff to talk about right now. Everything I wanted to talk about, I currently talked about right now. It didn't take too long to go over everything. I'm only 13 minutes in. I'm only in the first episode I'm recording out of this session. Ooh, that ain't good. Actually, no, I do got something to talk about. It is currently the weekend. Thank God I have a weekend off finally. I've been wanting a weekend off for at least a few weeks now because I've been working almost every weekend. Everyone, meet the one boss in this game that I know a lot of people have a lot of trouble with. He personally gave me a lot of trouble when I was a kid. His name is Bubbler.
Well done. Now I challenge you to a race.
This guy's a lot of fun to race, though. He is the first boss to actually use items throughout his course, and his course is actually not a race to the finish for once. So in his first race, as you can see right there, he is going to be spitting out landmines. And this is one reason... Oh, wow. Okay. And this is one reason why a lot of people have a lot of trouble with him, is because he, well, does that. When we get to Phase 2, or Race 2, I should say, oh boy, that one's going to be a little more complicated. However, shoot him, get ahead of him, get a blue balloon, get a nice little boost, and you're pretty much set for the rest of the race. He will not, unless you screw up very terribly, he will not catch up to you. As you can see, we're pretty decently ahead right now. As long as we stay like this, we are good. Okay, back to my story. It's currently the weekend. This is the weekend that I'm actually going to spend after I finish this recording session. I'm actually going to go on my grind for Xenoblade Chronicles X and try to get my my build, my Blossom Dance build. I think I'm gonna try working on another piece of equipment. I think I'm gonna save my my dual guns for another day. I want to get... I think I might work on the head equipment for now. Try to get the augments for that. I have to get 5 potential up double X augments. I have 1 at the moment, and the other 4. Yeah, I just gotta get the other 4, and then I gotta get body armor, arms, legs, yeah, all those equipment.
Well done, try my new challenge. Collect all the silver coins from my world. Find 8 from each level and win. Then return to me.
A lot of people say his voice is kind of creepy, and personally I do agree to a degree, but I actually like it. Alrighty, well, I think I'm gonna call it quits here for this episode. Thank you all for joining me back here on another episode of Diddy Kong Racing. I hope to see you all back here in the next episode, and I hope you all have a good day. Catch you later.